It's another Sunday. I've had my wins and my losses with the old cigarettes. Not doing that great this last week. Let me see. First week, the house was empty. Girl moved back up to Raleigh. Such is, I guess. Let me see. Let me get my lazy ass sitting up a little bit better. There we go. Now I look like I'm somewhat paying attention to y'all. Oh, let me see. I didn't shoot a lot of footage this week in the shop. We did a quick and dicey refurb on 2 service vans for heating cooling company. Well, it's allergy season, so I wake up with crud in my eyes. I should say wake up. Crud develops there over the first hour I'm awake. Let's see where we're at. The GMC. I got a small list of parts I got to put together. I need to get for the motor. Oil filter adapter. Oil pan gasket for some reason didn't come in my master gasket kit. Pissed me off. But it's ready for cleaning up, scrubbing down, and rolling in the paint booth. I don't know, last week almost felt like a wasted week. Very good regular customers. Got some mundane shit done. Cats are going bonkers. We have 11 babies in the house now. The first 5, the first litter, are out of their box and running about crazy, like playing, and you can't keep them in the box anymore. So I split the side open so they can get in and out, so they can still return to the box without being stuck outside of it once they get out. The newer 6, the second litter, their eyes open this week. So if any of you local love the little kittens, cute as the day is long, yeah, I'll have a bunch of kittens free to good homes. If I have to Craigslist it, I'll put a rehoming fee, probably $20 a kitten. Not to make money off the cats, but there are people that will come over, send their girlfriends, send their sisters, whatever, over to give a sob story, collect a couple kittens for free to feed to their snakes. Now, I'm sure there's some of you out there that's like, fuck yeah, get rid of those cats, give them to the snakes, fuck them. I like animals. I don't have an amazing disposition for snakes. I doubt I'll ever have one myself. But quite frankly, I like animals more than I like most people. Hence why my dog goes everywhere with me. He's my boy. So anyhow, I'm not interested in my kittens getting fed to snakes. So I gotta put them up on the Craigslist to move them. I'll rehome feed them for $20. That way, who's gonna buy a $20 cat to feed their snake? They'll go to the pet store and buy a rat for just a few bucks. I'm not saying that makes it any better or worse. It's just not my cat getting fed to a snake. I guess moving on. I guess tip for small shop guys, you guys looking to start up, get going. Barter work. Oh dear. Barter work, I think, is a big subject, and there's a lot of it going on these days, and that's fine. I can tell you right now, unless it's something you personally need right now, or it is something you need for your shop. More importantly, something you need for your shop. Don't do it. Get the cash. Go buy the goods or services you would otherwise be trading for. New guys starting off, money's always tight. It's always a rough go. You will regret it, and you will disdain your customers. Not always, but the chances are not in your favor. How's that? We got a little bit of barter out on those service fans. We did the work stupid cheap. We didn't do fantastic work. We just did good work. But we have a future delivery, basically. When one pops up, a break, either a finger break or, at least a 4-footer, which will actually serve that customer well for us to have that break in the shop. I got a little 30-inch from Harbor Freight. Truth be told, I fucking hate it, but it works. It does its job right now. It's got a little bar. You got to put the clamps on it. Tried welding some clamps to it. One of the clamps didn't take. It broke off. And how I had it set up, it doesn't work. So I either refigure it or leave it the hell alone and just use it. I've been leaving it the hell alone and using it. It works. It functions. But the whole concept of a shop or going into business for yourself is profit, making money. Don't ever be afraid of that. Don't ever be ashamed of that. You're always going to have guys that come along. Well, Joe Smith, Bob, Frank down the street, he can do this for $300. Why are you charging me $600? Well, you need to know your operation, what you got going on well enough to know what you can do this shit for. If you can't afford to do it for less than $600, don't do it for less than $600. Doesn't matter what Billy, Bob, Joe, Frank down the street's doing it for. I saw, a lot of our miscellaneous work we're getting through Craigslist. And I saw several guys doing body work pop up on there. And a lot of them are doing body work exactly how we started off, behind the house, doing what they can. And I don't begrudge those guys. I just see that, and those pop up, and I get concerned because now the market's getting saturated with that type of work, which drives all of our rates down. The guys that are semi-retired, just doing it to kick around and do something, it's not a bad deal for them. The guys that are trying to make it happen, that's going to kill them. It's going to hurt. The one that really had me concerned was some yahoo running around doing this mobile body work. Sounds very convenient, but let's face it, you don't have a physical shop to go to. It's going to be kind of hard to nail them down when things go wrong. Well, this guy's got things going wrong. There's people flaming him on the Craigslist now. I guess that's not such a big concern anymore now, is it? We've got all of our past due projects going. We brought a part-timer on board. We'll work him this Tuesday for sure, try to get some things out ahead. And that might be it this week. The hours we work our part-timer are directly related to how much money we do or don't have. Now the following week should be good. This next week's going to hurt. First of the month and all. So, all things being fair in love and war, I suppose. Unless something big comes through this week, a good paying job comes through this week, we're gonna be hurting for it. Alright, one more of these nasty things. I'm gonna put them away for a while. When I first wake up, it's the worst. And I woke up less than an hour ago. Oh, news of the world. I've been pretty isolated from the world. I don't have a computer. Here we are. What are we going into week 5? I'm shooting footage, so there'll be a lot of videos to put up when I get a computer. But like I said, money's been a little funny. We're in the middle of 2 mini projects right now. Deposits come in, that's great. You live fat for a couple weeks, and then you actually have to get the work done to get your final payments, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. We're getting the work done. But you either put yourself in a financial bind or you put yourself in a work bind. Now, if we had a bigger influx of new work that paid well, our part-timer would work a lot more, maybe even become a full-timer. Baby steps, people. We're at a point of growing pains as a shop. Let's see. Monday was a loss. Tuesday was weird. Wednesday sucked.
What?
Thursday, Jeremy had to book out about 6, I think. We had one of these service vans painted. They had to leave Friday. We had one of these service vans painted. The other one was getting prepped for paint. When I left the shop, I went over. I fixed a dumpster gate enclosure. I spent more on materials on the job than I should have. However, the stamped steel hinges they use on those dumpster enclosures, it's just a flat piece of steel they roll around a mandrel, so you drop the pin down and join the hinges, right? Well, on something like a dumpster enclosure, this gate's 8 feet long, 6 feet tall, 5 feet tall, has one little wheel on the end. Well, a little wheel on the end over here, when you roll it out, it comes up off the ground because the concrete falls away. It bends that plate steel out, and you lose the pins, and it's a big mess. Well, I made hinges out of 3/4 inch DOM and 1/2 inch round rod. Cut me 3 little pieces for 3 separate hinges, 9 pieces total. Welded them right to the frame and right to the gate. I don't think they're going to have problems anymore. You know, fuck it. If you're going to do it, overdo it. So then I got back to the shop. The van, it started to be prepped. I finished prepping it. I stopped for some supper. I walked in my door at home at 12:02. I was back to the shop at 8:55. We open at 9. Our technical hours are 9 to 5. If any of you want to drop by and visit us, always give a call first. Usually it's just Jeremy and I, so if we got to go for materials, parts, or lunch, we shut down and leave. Friday, I had my kids dropped off to the shop with me, and I wound up working on the vans a lot more. Got all the painting done well before they got there at 4:30. We were just assembling parts and then waiting on some stuff to dry. Tried out a new satin black. It's a Limco 2 product, single stage satin black. It's awesome. It's really awesome. I got it up at Sturdivant Supply Center. They used to be Sioux Plating. No, they don't pay me, but I plug them because they've treated me so damn well for so many years now. I think it costs me like $35 a quart. You don't reduce it. It's already real thin because of the flattening agent they put in it. You put 1 ounce of hardener for every ounce of paint, 8 ounces of paint. 1 ounce of hardener, 8 ounces of paint. And It's good coverage. I've used a lot of Lemco 2 single stage products anyhow, just never the satin or flat. I don't think I can beat it for the price. Did learn something interesting. We use a Lemco Clear, which is, basically a step up from production, a couple steps up from production. Only reason to go the next level, go into a Diamant Glamour Clear, would be if we had a Hi-Fi pristine paint booth, because that shit flows out. You buff it, you send it out the door. Well, we always got nibs and shit. Just is. We've got very rudimentary means we survive by. The hardener for their single stage, well, generally we use medium hardener for our single stage, medium reducer, medium hardener for our clear coat. We stick with medium most of the time for the heat. I think I'm going to have to go to slow this summer. Last summer we could control the environment in the little shop a lot better. I had an air conditioner in there, we could get the temp down. We don't have that luxury here. It's just so much volume. Hooking up an AC unit would be expensive, and we don't have it. We just don't have the dough to do it. So there. LHM is the product that we use for hardener and all our single stages. Well, I went and learned a new trick. LHM, and that's the medium hardener for that. I think LHF and LHS are the fast and slow, if I got my nomenclature correct. Well, it's the same hardener for clear coat. Basically, your single stage paints, enamels, you can use with very little percentage of failure, just your clear coat hardeners, which is good to know now. Little shit you find out along the way, right? I've rambled enough about me, about the shop, about my bad luck, my good luck, and my blessings. I'm gonna let you guys go. You have a great Sunday. I'm out of here. I've got a disgusting, filthy house to clean and lawn to mow. So my kids get to hate me today. Folks, go out there, do something that means something to you. Get the passion back in your life if you've lost it. I get to love what I do 90% of the time I go into my shop. I'm blessed. Financially, not so much, but I still love what I do, and I get by right now. Folks, have a good one. Sorry I've missed out on so much lately up on the interwebs. I'll get back engaged here soon.